Well, welcome one and all on an evening which is far from ideal in terms of weather conditions. Right now it's okay, cloudy but nothing worse. However, the fear is that rain is on its way, and this match, critical as it is, could soon be pretty damp, soggy or even worse. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land. The Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. It is a monster matchup, Jim Bradley.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down a serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Olise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And
there's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow!
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Upamecano gets it away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kane, Musiala, you can run onto that. Now it's Kane, just the goalkeeper's Kane! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kubasi, De Jong, Yamal, Koundé, nice looking ball. Davis gets it clear. And here's Yamal. And here's it's Lewandowski! Kane, Musiala, Kubasi, De Jong, Koundé, Kubasi, Araujo, Casado, Pedri, spread out to the left. And it's De Jong. Now who's going to be first to this? Stanisic shifted upfield. Musiala. Diaz. Musiala. And that's really well manoeuvred. Olise. Pedri. Rafinha. De Jong. Tar. And he has been fouled there. And it's Balde. And the shot's on. Yamal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Lamine Yamal brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Kane. Pedri. Yamal. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He is through here. Davis aim forwards. Olise proves just a little bit too strong. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Koundé. He's going to be disappointed with that. Upamecano. Pavlovic. Barcelona suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
It's run loose here. And here's Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Diaz, and he's managed to get free.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Diaz. Koundé does well to get it back. Koundé concedes a free kick for that. And it's Kane. Al-Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. Yamal. Yamal. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Musiala. Kimmich. Upamecano. Musiala. Kane looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. Succumbs to the pressure. Upamecano. Diaz. Kimmich. Diaz. Kimmich. Musiala. Tar. Forwards and with intent. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Davis. Upamecano. Davis. Davis played into space. Diaz looking to get on the end of this. Davis is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pedri. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Kane. Olise has created one goal already. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. Davis, gently done. Yamal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Koundé. Great run on the overlap here. That's tidy. Yamal. Pedri. Davis. Oh, that's a nice ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kubasi. Casado. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Chance! Stanisic. Great defending, strong and determined. Olise. He has found the way through. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Musiala. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Diaz. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski played out to the left flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Musiala. Moved on forwards. You can run onto that. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. De Jong. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Very nicely done. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Bayern Munich, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Casado wins the duel this time. Lewandowski. Upamecano. Barcelona are one down despite having the better chances here. Tar. Musiala. Tar. Pavlovic. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Olise is shot at goal! It's a loose ball. Time to deliver. Hit into the middle. He's having a shot! De Jong. Rafinha. Oh, played right into his path. Kane. It's Kane! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Yamal. Pavlovic. Upamecano. Tar. Musiala. Olise. He's found a way through. Kane! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a nicely weighted pass. Yamal. Olise. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now it's Diaz. And here's Davis. Davis. Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pedri. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kimmich. And that is a little undercooked. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? De Jong. And it's Lewandowski. Over to the left. Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Clipped into space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafinha shifted upfield. Pavlovic. Davis. Kimmich. Musiala. Kane. Diaz. Diaz crosses.
Diaz has basically crossed that in blind faith. I'd suggest he try a little patience.
Kimmich gathers from the goal kick. And it's Musiala. Rafinha. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Well-timed, excellent interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pavlovic. Tar, aim forwards. Kimmich. Davis, forwards and with intent. Now it's Lewandowski. Great ball if he can get there. Lewandowski. Oh, they could be caught out here. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Pedri. Oh, sweet feet. Great chance!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Upamecano. Davis, gently done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Lewandowski. Kane. Davis. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Moved on forwards. Rafinha. Tar. Rafinha going full tilt down the left. Kimmich. Elise. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Kane. Davis. Oh, smashing header! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Koundé. De Jong. Oh, some tackle that. He's shifting through the gears here. That has been cut short. And here's Kane. Yamal. Defending was strong and firm. Tar. Kimmich. Stanisic. Tar. Pavlovic. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Kane is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that's well done, really robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Jong. here's Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Yamal! Danger averted for now. Valde. Pedri. Nice physical challenge. And that has been cleared. Could be danger here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rafinha. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Lopez. And here's Yamal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Musiala. Pavlovic.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Davis. Diaz. Davis. Upamecano. Kimmich. Kane is onto it in a flash. Musiala, out to the left it goes. Koundé has given away a free kick. Rafinha. He is through here. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
He overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Stanisic. Musiala. Kane. Diaz. Kane. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rafinha. Tries a measured ball. And he's there to get it away. Kane with 2 goals already to his name. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. And the pass is intercepted. Kubasu. Stanisic. Tar. Pavlovic has a look and plays it forward. Fermin is the guilty party there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Davis. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valde. And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Upamecano. Great defending, strong and determined. Ferran Torres calmly anticipates. Diaz, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. João Cancelo. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The changes then in quick succession. Tar getting this one clear. Chance, surely! Verdi. Here's Ferran Torres. Pavlovic clears it away. That's a throw. Ferran Torres. No, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Ferran Torres. That's a shapes to shoot! It's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Davis shifted upfield. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Ferran Torres. Rafinha. Lopez. And the shot! Diaz. Davis looking for a runner. Diaz. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Diaz with the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Musiala. Stanisic cuts it out. And here's Kane. Musiala. Diaz. Played out wide. Davis. That looks a cracking ball. It's Rashford!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tar. Olise. Musiala. And it's played forward. Fermin does really well. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Stanisic.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Takes a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Musiala proves too strong.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Bayern Munich surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ferran Torres.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Olise, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now it's Diaz. There are a few waiting for it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rafinha. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Rashford. Rashford! And that could have brought them level. Tar gets across to intercept that. Diaz. And it's Kane.
Bayern Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, easy pickings there. He has found a way through. João Cancelo aimed forwards. Rafinha. He's got away.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pavlovic.
Barcelona, it's a good show of persistence this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
And it's Rashford. He's found a way through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Musiala. Tar. Araujo cuts out the pass.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Here's Ferran Torres. Rafinha, he's shifting through the gears here.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Musiala. Tar. Moved on forwards. Kunde, gently done. And it's been played through. He can get that clear. And here's Dani Olmo. And here's Ferran Torres! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Musiala. Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. It's Rashford! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to get it clear. Now who's going to be first to this? Fermin wins the duel this time. Dani Olmo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri. They are right into last chance territory. Rashford. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pedri is offering a right smile there.
Pedri plays it short. João Cancelo, back it goes. And the finish! It's in! 20 minutes, and we're all square again. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. All square again. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Barcelona displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Tar. Kimmich. Musiala. Davis. Forwards and with intent. Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. He's through here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's been drilled forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. João Cancelo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Good determined running there, but one back. Musiala has got himself a free kick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's face to face.
Ferran Torres!
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Musiala. Kane. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pedri aim forwards. Tar gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's got away. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! That's going to go a long way. Played back in. It's run loose here. And he's managed to get free. João Cancelo. And a chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Koundé makes the interception. Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. He has found the way through. Real chance! And that was very necessary. And that's a real chance missed. And it's Cancelo. Oh, it's come loose. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! And somehow he managed to miss it. Koundé. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kane have it back and can go again. Upamecano. Kimmich. Kane spread out to the left. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Punched away. Davis. He whips it across. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Elise. Musiala! Musiala! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rashford. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Olmo. Lobbed in behind. Gone behind for a goal kick. Stanisic. Tar. Stanisic, gently done. Musiala. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Davis. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this, though. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Kimmich. Fermin with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rashford. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's through here. João Cancelo. He is through here. Chance for a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Barcelona take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Davis tries to think it through. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Koundé. Great defending, strong and determined. Musiala. Kane. Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. Kimmich. Davis. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here.
Now it's Rashford. Deftly away. There will be a throw-in. Tar. Upamecano moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Gets a good foot in there. Ferran Torres, can he finish? Rashford gets flagged offside. Oh, he's onto this. He's got a one. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Fermin. And claimed it back swiftly. Ferran Torres. Head out towards the right wing. Tar. Musiala. And it's Kane. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Fermin done delicately. Played into space out wide. Musiala. Gnabry. Could move up a gear here. Elise. Proves too strong. And it's played forward. Bayern Munich have a free kick. Dani Olmo. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Now it's Gnabry. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Kane. Gnabry. Gnabry! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Gnabry just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Koundé. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Gnabry. João Cancelo. Pedri looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's been slipped through. Pedri. Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Shoots! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. So that goal then.
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game.